Romanian presidential contender Calin Georgescu, a political outsider, has won the first round of elections, gaining massive popularity among Romanians. However, the European Union leaders and Romanian Prime Minister Marcel Ciolacu, without any evidence, have claimed that his victory is backed by Russian influence, thereby demonizing him in mainstream media and sparking intense legal and political challenges for him. As a result, Romania is now witnessing widespread riots, with citizens demanding democracy and accusing the establishment of undermining their will. Why is the EU opposing the candidate favored by the Romanian people? Clashes erupted in Romania this week as protesters hurled rocks, overturned vehicles, and set rubbish bins ablaze. Riot police used tear gas to disperse the crowd. The BEC, Bureau Electoral Central, rejected his candidacy of Romanian presidential contender Calin Georgescu on Sunday, saying it doesn't meet the conditions of legality, as he violated the very obligation to defend democracy. Romanian presidential contender Calin Georgescu said on Monday he would challenge a decision to bar him from taking part in an election rerun in May, but Western mainstream media outlets claim and propagate his chances of standing were slim amid fears of Russian meddling. While Russia denies interfering in Romania's presidential vote, we go together all the way for the same values: peace, democracy, freedom. Georgescu, appearing alongside two political allies, said in a video posted on Facebook, confirming he would appeal to the Constitutional Court against the ban. The disqualification decision prompted unrest in the capital, Bucharest. Hundreds of Georgescu supporters gathered outside the election bureau on Sunday night, chanting "thieves" and "traitors." On 26 February, Georgescu was arrested on his way to register as a candidate in the summer election, prompting tens of thousands of Romanians to march on Bucharest streets in protest. He was charged with attempting to overthrow constitutional order and membership of an organization which the European leaders claimed to be neo-fascist. He has ridiculed EU leaders and denied any wrongdoing. 62-year-old independent came from nowhere to win the first round of last year's election, the results of which were annulled just days before the second round of voting. One key to his sudden popularity was his promise to restore Romania's dignity and end subservience to the international organizations it belongs to, including NATO and the EU. The decision threatens to intensify a constitutional crisis in the NATO and European Union member states, as well as contributing to the increasingly shaky relations between Europe and the United States. The dispute over Georgescu's candidacy is firing up tensions both at home and abroad. A small group of his supporters smashed pavements and set rubbish bins ablaze in Bucharest on Sunday, while Elon Musk, a key advisor to U.S. President Donald Trump, asked in a post on X on Monday, "How can a judge end democracy in Romania?" Meanwhile, Romanian Foreign Minister Emil Hurezeanu accused Elon Musk of a form of interference in Romania's elections after the billionaire posted several messages of support for Georgescu. U.S. Vice President JD Vance delivered a speech at the Munich Security Conference, criticizing European leaders for suppressing free speech and democratic values in Romania. On the other side, European leaders, the controversy surrounding Calin Georgescu extends beyond the election. He is under criminal investigation for several charges and also claims to be participating in a fascist organization and providing false information about campaign financing. While his supporters see him as a defender of national sovereignty, the EU and NATO view him as a threat. But the bigger questions remain. Is the EU truly safeguarding democracy, or is it silencing dissent? If Georgescu is indeed a Russian puppet, why hasn't solid evidence been presented? And most importantly, if the people of Romania overwhelmingly support him, should international forces have the power to decide otherwise? As unrest grows and global figures like Elon Musk and JD Vance weigh in, Romania stands at a crossroads. Will it uphold the will of its people, or will external pressures dictate its future?